They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Daly. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Operating from the gun. Daly. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Off-play action. Daly. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Kenneth Murray in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. Hardman on the return. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Here's Murray. Being chased out left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. Fighting through it, he's got space. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball.
secondary and came up with the interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daly, and he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. To throw on 2nd down. Daly, and his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Daly. And that's out to the flat for Swift. He'll get it inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. Daly.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
Touchdown!
Ja'Marr Chase.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week one. Walker hitting the ball is out.
And the Raiders pick it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks. And remember when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Now they nab the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Off the play fake. Daly. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made?
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Throwing on second and long. Murray. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Here's Brett Kern now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. There's a nice move. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 49-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They go play action here on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Another completion there. You know, we think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but, Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden, too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
It actually is in the beginning of his career.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Gabriel Davis
From 10 yards out.
And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Charger drive about to get going. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Murray.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. Here's Murray. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Murray now on first down.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Now Murray again. And that is incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game. Take the points when they're there. And put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Chargers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
After the turnover, here's Murray.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete.
Well, their first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Murray. And his throw here's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The Chargers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. And complete to Drake London. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Again, they'll throw with Murray.
Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw is Murray. Forced out to his left. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown, Chargers. Deontay Johnson, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Chargers have cut it back within a score.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound, and the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
On the Jets sweep, here's Chase.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
On 3rd down, Daly. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jalen Waddle,
82 yards. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 2nd and 10, Murray. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Brought down by Ed Oliver.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Jeremy Chinn picks it up. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first starter with
blitz coming, and down he goes. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
It's now 3rd down.
So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top.
As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in Week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going.
And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's like fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
To throw again on second down. Murray. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 39 that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Murray now.
Again, it's Johnson.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Walker.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Walker once more.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Ken Walker, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score.
They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown.
Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
Running left is Walker.
And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. This is caught. Touchdown.
Drake London
from 6 yards away.
And the Chargers have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked up by Jamin Davis.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw, and that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterback stared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
They fake the handoff, now Murray. And this will be caught. It's Johnson for the Charger touchdown.
Deontay Johnson.
Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend.
And the Chargers get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Daly. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Got a man, it's Waddle complete. He's got the 1st down and more. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense...
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Derek Stingley picks it.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
A give for Walker running right.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 45 on second down, Murray. Throw out wide to Walker. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. To throw, it's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
To throw again on second down, Murray. And this will be caught. It's Johnson for the Charger touchdown. Deontay Johnson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Chargers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 18 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to...
He's got a man, complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Here's the option going right. And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Daly.
That's complete to Davis.
Touchdown Raiders.
Gabriel Davis.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Raiders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
And they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. There he goes left side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown Chargers. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
You've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew.
And he will be be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive. He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making...
And my goodness, another interception.
And the Chargers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions. They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Here's Murray. He sets to fire deep.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by Caleb Farley. And the Raiders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope. Quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
To throw on 3rd down. Daly under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Play fake. Murray. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field.
And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because...
And now here's another interception.
Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Chargers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Here's Walker to start the drive. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now Murray off play action.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
From the gun on third down, Murray. Over the middle, caught by London. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, that means jump out a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
DeAndre Swift.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
92 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision to go out of bounds. They want to keep...
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Kenneth Walker. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Chargers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Raiders 35.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed.
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to let it go again. And my goodness, another interception.
Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Murray going to throw. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. So first and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw it, Murray. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Johnson's got it complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Murray now to throw. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken from about...
Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Chargers, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road test next week as they